Jazz Buyers, and I welcome you to the first episode of whatever the name of this show is going to be. I'm up in Whistler, Canada, skiing, British Columbia, skiing at the wonderful Whistler Resort, and let's get a musical guest for this show. Call Lane Bella on speakerphone. Let's see.
Hello.
Lane.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey man, it's Jazz. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. I have a question for you.
What's up?
So I'm up in Whistler skiing, and I got asked to make a TV show for music from the 412, so it features like all these cool bands from the Pittsburgh area and stuff, and I immediately thought I got to get Porters on as my first guest. Would you guys be interested?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Say hi to everybody, because this is part of the show.
Hello.
All right.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to finish up skiing here, and I will send you a Zoom call. We'll do a little interview and all that. I'm staying at a little pod hotel. We'll do that. It'll be quaint and fun. And then we'll introduce the world to Porters, and then probably play some of your videos that I saw you guys made, and then we'll try to do like a live performance. That sound good?
Yeah, sounds great.
Excellent. Round up the troops, and I'll chat with you later, brother.
All right, see you later.
All right, later.
Bye.
All right. So it looks like our first guest is going to be Porters, one of my favorite bands in the Pittsburgh area. Cheers. climbing to the top of Blackcomb Mountain. It's an expedition. Holy crap. We're at the top of the mountain. It is a bit windy. As you see the pictures on the ground, really keep you from going off the edge. Show you my hotel pod here in Whistler. And this is where I'm staying. And I've got all the comforts of home. Lane, how are you, sir? It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. I'm good.
All right, everybody, this is Lane Bala from the band Porters.
Order.
So, Lane, I have to show you my digs. This is my little pod hotel,
Very nice. Very fancy.
right? It's kind of like being in a bunk in like a big tour bus, because I have more room than like a tour bus, like
Yeah.
not much room.
No, doesn't look like it.
So that's where we're doing our first interview for Porters. So
Yeah.
what you guys been up to? Tell us about Porters. Introduce your band to the world.
So we're a local Pittsburgh band. We're a little hard rock, almost metal, I'd say, a little progressive influences and stuff. Recently we've been trying to get our like YouTube presence up, because that's something that we've been like lacking on for so long. So we have all these original songs and all these covers that we learned, and we just finally are getting it out there. So we have like a few videos that we just recently uploaded. We're trying to do like once a week, alternate like a cover and then an original, and just see how that goes, you know.
You guys have been doing a lot of shows around the area, opening up for a lot of national bands and stuff like Jurgles and Craft House and stuff. I know I saw you guys open for, was it Blacktop Mojo?
Yes, yeah, at the Craft House.
You guys and Scarlet Sky, another local Pittsburgh band. It's pretty awesome.
Yes.
And you guys totally rocked it. And you guys played the song, I think it was Duck Duck Goose.
Yeah.
The entire audience, tell the story about what everyone does during that. It's great.
So this was a couple years ago, and it was just me and the drummer Liam at that time. So we would gig with just the two of us, and we have this original song called Duck Duck Goose. And during that song, like, I just jokingly said, like, before we started playing it, like, go ahead, guys, you can start, you can play Duck Duck Goose while we do it. And then they formed a circle and actually started doing Duck Duck Goose. It was like one of the most memorable moments for me, at least. I just I couldn't contain my laughter like during this song, but it was just really cool, actually.
I remember you guys kind of owned the show that night, like when everybody
It felt like it.
Yeah. So I forgot to mention that. So the band started out as you and the drummer, whose name's Liam.
Yes.
And you guys did everything when you recorded, and including playing shows. And then we met for some food, and I had some drinks, of course.
Not us.
There's a camera over here that you probably can't see.
Oh, okay. Hello, other camera.
Yeah. So anyway, so we met, and all of a sudden there were four of you.
Yes.
So that really dynamic, the sound.
That happened kind of, it felt like we were waiting forever to get a bass player. And that's all we wanted. We just wanted a bass player. We wanted just 3 members. And then like after what felt like forever, we got a message that's just like, hey, me and a bass player, we learned all your songs. We want to like try out. And we were like, oh, okay, sure. They learned all our songs, you know. And then they came to a practice and they seriously had it note for note.
I tell you what, I'm going to be leaving Canada on Wednesday. I'll be back in the United States on Thursday. So how about if I have you guys come jam Thursday night at Rattleclack, and you guys can play some tunes for the audience?
Sounds good.
And in the meantime, we're going to play Gingerbread Palace.
Gingerbread Palace, yes.
Palace from Porter's.
nation, nature's kind. 'Cause we're all prisoners in this modern time. We live in gingerbread palace. It's held up by green. It makes me no understand. It's from the most turning eyes. It's from the sky. Bright sky open with love. Stay true.
After having 2 flights canceled trying to get back from Vancouver, I'm finally on my way back to Pittsburgh. Spent the night at the Detroit airport on the floor. It was wonderful accommodations. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Porters.
Wrapped in gold, head to toe, feeling so less meaningful. Drugs and more on their floors, speaking trash that rule our world. Short of face, we let them praise. Feeding on our railroad brain. filled with plenty of pain. Is this the ideal? Do we must feel? Excuse me, for I hold myself in high regard. The nonsense spewing from the mouths of those who stand tall. God is down to one. God disrupts the mind. It's always one. Repeat, just begun. We wait for the sun to show its face. Progress on time, we have no fear. Tiny plastic dolls down again, pulling them to the death. Tiny plastic dolls down again, pulling them to the death.
You guys just heard Porters playing their new song Emeralds with a Z at the end. Introduce yourselves, tell everybody what you do.
Hi, I'm Lane. I play guitar and sing.
I'm Nate. I play guitar.
I'm Alex. I play bass.
I'm Liam. I play drums and sing on special occasions.
Special occasions, right on. So, question for the new guys. Either one of you guys can take this. This is the first album you're on. They did an EP before you were in the band. This new one is a full-length album that you're working on.
Yes.
In your opinion, how has this changed from when you first joined playing the old songs?
Yeah, well, over that summer that they had that EP out, listened to it a bunch of times and learned it all, kind of figured out how they're playing and stuff. When we joined, we learned their new songs, and in the studio, it was much more mature than the other songs, I'd say, and it was more in-depth than those songs, because they were, I don't know, just more simple, but these ones kind of hit harder too, they're heavier. So.
Right on. Now, you guys are a package deal from what I understand. Like, these guys were looking for a bass player.
Yeah.
All right, but how did both of you come in to be?
So, before we joined Porters, Nate and I were like best friends. We still are. And he went to their EP release party and followed them on Instagram. And on their Instagram, it said, "We're looking for a bass player." And so he tells me, "Hey, this band I know, they need a bass player, and I think we could go try, and I'll go be the rhythm guitarist too." And so we went. We learned every song, like note for note.
Every damn note.
Yes,
Dang.
we learned
Yeah.
everything. So we were like, we're really going to get into this band, and we did.
Yeah. So you guys, I mean, I've seen you guys play live. Your live show gets pretty crazy sometimes. Is that, tell me about your live shows.
Well, whenever we're playing live, we just all lock in together and we try to kick as much ass as possible. We don't like just standing up there and being sappy. We move and we want people to move, and we try and get people to move.
Excellent. So I guess the big takeaway here is people need to come see your live shows
They
because
need to.
that's where it's at. And in addition to that, I'll put your websites up and your social media, and they should go there and buy the album. So last question, Lane. You guys have a single coming out here soon?
Yes.
Or maybe it did by the time this comes out? What's the
probably,
single going to be?
Our first single is going to be called Gingerbread Palace. We all kind of agreed that it represents the album the most, we think. And we all love the song, so we decided to make that the first one that everyone can hear out of the other ones that are going to be out. So check it out.
Excellent. Well, thanks for tuning in to the show that I don't know what the name is yet. Maybe I will by the time this gets edited. But we'll see you next time.
If you opened up my chest, all you see is emptiness. It's a cavern of the lone, left bare to the bone. War zone, entrenched dugout, couldn't hold one more bout. Refilled with dirt and grass, an empty mass. Yeah!